crueltyfree.com, the first and only directory of cruelty-free and eco-conscious models, makeup artists, and other industry professionals. On this channel, I'll also talk about all things cruelty-free, vegan fashion, a little bit of my life here in Costa Rica, and as always, have a little fun. So you guys, today I am going to be adding on to my little Save Ralph series. And I think this topic is really important, and it's just going to really just show support for those organizations that are actually fighting to save Ralph. So that basically brings us into this video, the top 11 organizations working to save Ralph. And for those of you that may not know, Save Ralph was a stop motion animation by HSI, Humane Society International, but it basically was created to bring awareness to the absurdity of animal testing, especially in the beauty and cosmetics arena. So if you haven't seen that, I encourage you to check it out. I did a reaction video on it and several follow-up videos on that. So I'll leave a link to those videos in the description below. And I'll also be leaving links for every organization that we will be covering today. So yeah, obviously this is so that you guys know what organizations are legit and which ones you should support if you are wanting to be cruelty-free and support that movement. So yeah, let's get right into this video. Okay, so the first organization on my list is HSI, which is Humane Society International, and you guys in the States may know them as Humane Society of the United States. And I thought it was just fitting to put them the first on the list just because they are the creators of the Save Ralph animation. So yeah, now HSI does tackle many animal welfare and animal rights topics. But they are definitely one of the leading organizations when it comes to ending cosmetic testing. So I definitely wanted to put them at the top of the list. They not only create mass awareness through hard-hitting campaigns like the Save Ralph animation, they also work directly with brands. Matter of fact, they actually created the first of its kind training curriculum to support smaller companies and government authorities to understand and trust the results of non-animal approaches in order to fully implement the animal testing bans that they have tried to put in place. The other thing I really like about HSI, especially as a member of HSI, I love how easy they make it for individuals like you and me to take action, to actually feel like you're really making a difference. So if you haven't gone to their website, I encourage you to check that out, link in the description. And there's just a multitude of ways that you can actually make a difference for animals in general, and as well as when it comes to animal testing. So moving right along is, now this organization was created in 1883, so it's been around for some time, but their primary goal is eliminating certain procedures done by cosmetic and medical groups that relate to animal cruelty. The company advocates for alternative means of cosmetic testing and seeks to help the betterment of animal life and human-animal interaction through legislative reform. All right, moving right along is Americans for Medical Advancement, AFMA. So this one is actually not an animal rights organization. They do not identify as an animal rights or animal welfare group. Although they have been put in that box, they are not. Their actual focus is improving healthcare by using scientifically viable research methods in order to see safe and effective drugs brought to market faster and cheaper. But what makes them commonly put in that animal welfare group category is the fact that they do agree with the notion that testing on animals offers no predictive value about human response to drugs. The statement on their website actually says, studying diseases in animals in hopes of predicting human response, developing drugs based on the misconception that animal studies are predictive for humans, and testing drugs for effectiveness and safety in animals are not viable ways to develop drugs. Animal Justice Project. Now, this organization was founded by Claire Palmer in 2014 in the UK. Shout out to the UK. They are self-described as an international pressure group that campaigns against vivisection and other animal industries based on what the group identifies as speciesism. Now, their mission at Animal Justice Project is to raise awareness of the plight of non-human animals through advocacy, the media, education, protest, and research. Number 5. None other than PETA. Now, some people like PETA, some people don't like PETA, but either way, they definitely deserve a spot on this list. Now, PETA is a global animal rights group that has movements in at least 10 countries. It's one of the largest animal rights organizations with over 6 million supporters, including top name celebrities and actors such as Stella McCartney, Paul McCartney, Pamela Anderson, Carrie Underwood, Pink. I mean, the list goes on, you guys. You know what I'm talking about. It was founded by Ingrid Newkirk, and the organization exposes animals suffering in laboratories, the food industry, fashion, and the entertainment industry. So it tackles, the whole spectrum of animal cruelty and animal rights. So they are most known for their hard-hitting and grassroots documentaries, demonstrations, protests, and campaigns, such as their famous "I'd rather go naked than wear fur." Cruelty-Free International. Now, it was some of you don't know, it was initially known as British Union for the Abolition of Vivisection, but they are now simply known as Cruelty-Free International, and they protest against the use of animals for cosmetic testing. The organization was formed over 100 years ago and is still one of the most trusted organizations committed to banning the use of animals in research. They are most known for their Leaping Bunny program, which is the most trusted cruelty-free certifying organization, I would say, in the world. They also make it easy to find cruelty-free brands and products with the Leaping Bunny product search, which is available on their website as well as, I believe, as an app. So, the Primate Freedom Project. Now, this is an animal rights group based in Atlanta, Georgia, and it's dedicated to campaigning against the use of non-human primates for biological and harmful behavioral experimentation. So, this group kind of specializes in, defending primates. So I think that is awesome, and I think that's so needed. So definitely check out the Primate Freedom Project. Next up is Stop Animal Exploitation Now. I like that. This animal rights organization was founded in 1996. Its primary goal is to eliminate, of course, animal testing, and they do this by exposing abuse and cruelty at laboratories across the U.S. and effectively using media campaigns to spread awareness. In 2001, they actually filed the largest official complaint in history with the United States Department of Agriculture. Their complaint uncovered abuses in nationally known laboratories like UCLA, Johns Hopkins, Stanford, Yale, Harvard, MIT, and dozens of other laboratories. I feel like that's one thing people don't realize, like they don't think about. They think that animal testing is just something that occurs just a couple of places, but you guys, it's happening all across the United States in laboratories, at these colleges, you guys, even at vet labs. So yeah, just keep that in mind. Next up, I have the Institute for In Vitro Science. Now, this is another nonprofit organization with absolute dedication to the advancement of alternative testing methods. They were founded in 1997, and the Institute is unique in its approach as a high-quality testing laboratory, while also offering technical and educational resources to advance the field. Their vision is a day when methods based on humane, human-specific responses will be used by industry and regulatory agencies to determine the safety and effectiveness of substances. This vision fuels the passion they have by driving them to provide innovative solutions for industry and regulatory agencies. And their mission is to increase the use and acceptance of non-animal testing worldwide. Number 10. Physicians for Responsible Medicine, or actually Physicians Committee for Responsible Medicine. So this is obviously as well a nonprofit organization. It's based out of Washington, D.C., and it was founded in 1985 by Neil Barnard. It promotes the use of alternative methods for testing, research, and educational methods. For testing, research, and education, as well as plant-based diets and preventative medicine. They have a website with lots of resources that helps in the transition from using animals to human-relevant methods. With the clout and expertise of more than 17,000 physicians and more than 175,000 members across the United States and around the world, they're able to successfully encourage what they describe as higher standards of ethics and effectiveness in research. But not least is Center for Alternatives to Animal Testing, or CAT. Now, CAT was formed in 1981, my birth year, and this organization is affiliated with the Johns Hopkins University Bloomberg School of Public Health. This organization seeks to affect change by working with scientists in the industry, government, and academia to find new ways to replace animals with non-animal methods. They also seek to reduce the number of animals necessary and/or refine methods to make them less painful or stressful to the animals involved. So that was all 11, you guys. So definitely show these organizations some support, whether that's through donating or volunteering or just, sharing what they do and the difference that they're making. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you if you stuck it the whole way through. Don't forget to subscribe. I have a lot more fun content coming, and please like this video and share. Sharing is caring. So I'll see you guys in the next video.